Hello everybody, this is Fraser and I'm going to show you today how to go ahead and get past the Windows 11 system requirements bullcrap. First thing we need to do though is we need to go ahead and get ourselves an ISO of a previous build. We cannot use the current build of Windows 11 or it's going to go ahead and not allow us to bypass the TPM and all the other crap here. So let's do this. First, you're going to need to go to UUPDump.com, UUPDump.net, and we're going to use this to go ahead and get us a earlier build of Windows 11. As we can scroll down here, we're going to go for an x64 build. We are not going to use the current one. Let's go for, let's see, we're going to go for a 23H2 x64 build. Yeah, that looks like the older one. Click next. We'll go for Pro. Also want to integrate .NET framework and crap in there. We can go ahead and do the updates and everything. Have download and convert to ISO on here. And then we're going to create our download package. Now we're going to go ahead and open her up. Extract. Once we show the extracted files, go to the UUP download Windows. So Windows command, right clicker, run as admin. Of course, we're going to go ahead and override. Hit R to run once. And it's going to download the ISO for you. After the download completes, it's going to go ahead and create a zip folder. You're going to extract it. And we're going to go ahead and view our extracted zip folder. See this? Now this is the ISO we want right here. So now we're going to go ahead and download another program called Rufus to make our USB stick. Now we got our Rufus opened up here. We select our ISO. So we're going to go ahead and select our drive. Now we're going to go ahead and select our ISO by going ahead and hitting select, and then yeah, of course we wound up hitting that already. I have everything all set up on here for speed us up on here. So boom, we got our volume label, everything. Check for bad logs. Add fixes for old BIOS. Oh, hold on, now we ain't doing that. And then when we hit the start button, this is when we get our options. Remove that, create local account, of course. So you don't necessarily need that. Skip this a whole bunch of questions during the startup and the lock stuff, and then hit OK. Alright, so after we go ahead and use Rufus to burn or create our flash drive, we're going to go ahead and run the setup from the flash. then we're going to install this as an upgrade, more so to say, instead of a new install. Of course, we're not going to read everything and agree. I said accept. Alright, so now we're at this choice, so we're just going to hit regular install. Keep personal files and apps. Okay, so now we got the blue install screen. We're gonna, instead of going ahead and sitting on this forever and eternity, I'm just going to go ahead and let us fast forward to when this is done. Alrighty, so now we're on the applying the updates, installing part. Give this a couple more restarts. Alrighty, so now we're logging in for the first time. Going through the startup screens. And as you can see, boom, we're all set. Windows 11 on something that's not supposed to be on. Alright, so now we're going to do this as a fresh install. Still with the bypasses and all that stuff. Of course, like always, accept things that we don't read. Custom install, we're going to go ahead. Let's just clear out that partition anyway. Okay. Go hit next. Let the install process begin. And the fun part's going to happen after all this stuff is done. Alright, so hold on. Okay. Alright, now here comes the fun part. So usually after this they're going to ask about asking a Microsoft account and all that stuff. And nah, we're not going to do that. So we're going to say we don't have internet right now. Continue with limited setup. And boom, as you can see, automatically administrator account. No PIN or passcodes or anything like that. And as you can see, we're all set. We just installed a fresh install of Microsoft Windows 11 on a system that's not supposed to be taking it.